So, welcome to another Training Tuesday. We've got our willing volunteer Aria. I just thought I haven't actually really used Aria in a lot of the training videos. So I've had a couple of questions when it comes to showing. How do you teach them to stack? How do you teach them to run on a loose lead? So, how I teach them to stack is I teach them to follow food. So they can follow it in a spin. They can follow it in a twist. They can step backwards. So I got a little treat in my hand and I just put my hand under their chin for backwards. And then obviously lure them forward. And then I want to be able to just kind of rock them forwards and backwards. So Aria's a little bit overstacked there, but it's 4 square. But also if you were the judge, she's like diagonal onto you, not rather than straight onto you. So that's not perfect, but it's not the worst. So there, she's gone into a stack. So obviously Aria does know what she's doing, but we say wait, wait, and then we can, no. So if I lift my hand up, you see how she automatically went into a sit, which isn't what I want. So that's not a bad little stack. A little bit wide behind, not 100% square. To be picky. You see, the longer I'm leaving it as a gap between giving her a treat, the more she's sort of thinking, oh, shall I offer mum something else? So that's just something to play with. Obviously, if you've done a lot of other training, your dog will need to be clever or want to be clever and show off. So that's a nice stack, I think. So the other thing I do is I use my phone like a mirror when I'm outside. So I've got my phone on selfie mode, if you like, so that the front camera is being used. I've got it propped up on a pallet, and here we are. So the other thing you want to be able to teach your dog is to stack properly is, can I move this leg and place it where I want it? Can I move that leg and place it where I want it? Can I move this leg and place it where I want it? So you just get your dog used to you placing their feet and it not being a problem, and I'm not getting worried by you doing it. As you can see, Aria's definitely not worried by me doing it. No, wait. So what I want to start working on, wait, no, is being able to take a step further away from Aria, like to here. Good, no. No. So Aria hasn't been shown since crafts, and we haven't done show training since then. No. See how I say no, and her tail is getting lower in the wag? Yes, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Wait. No. So that's something that I need to work on. But basic stack is you want the legs to be parallel. So straight down from the shoulder, you want the front leg to sit. And then with the back legs, you want a line straight from the hock, which is there, down to the floor. And all 4 legs to be in that position. So that's your basic stack. Good. So now to loose lead train my dogs, I actually don't use a lead, which surprises people. They're like, how do you loose lead train a dog without a lead? Well, you train them to run alongside you without a lead, and then when you put the lead on, they're already used to running with you. Good. Good. So obviously she went a little bit away from me, but she trotted parallel with me. So if I want her a little bit closer to me, I'll just keep the treat closer to her mouth. Yeah. Good girl. Good. So I know that's too messy for a show, but that is your basics. That's your start of it. And then you want to be able to get them into what we call a free stack. So you practice trot in a couple of strides, and then turn in and wait. Not perfect, but not the worst. That's better. Still not perfect behind. Come on, let me try again. Let me try again. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So that's your basics of your show training. The other thing you need to make sure your dogs are okay with is you or a stranger or both checking their teeth. The judge will run their hands all over them, and for a Dalmatian they will go yes, and they'll check the tail length, that the tail reaches the hocks. So you just got to make sure they're okay. With the boy, they will cup underneath. Good girl. So obviously Arya's got nothing there, but boys, they will check that. So you want to make sure your boys are okay with strangers doing that to them. And that's your show. And then there's a bit of ring craft to do, but like I'd have to work on filming something for that, with multiple people and a judge to kind of explain a little bit more. So that's just how I train my dogs. As people say, there are many roads lead to Rome, so there are lots of other ways of training. But that's what I do, and it seems to work okay for me. So hope you enjoyed, and see you all soon. Bye.